Do yourself a favor and don't do Easter books. At least not the ones you're thinking of. In this video, I'll show you Easter books with low competition that you should be doing. My name is Peter, and this channel is about growing your passive income through Amazon KDP no content and low content books. Now that it's too late to create Valentine's Day books, the next big holiday is Easter. Easter is a huge selling point in KDP. Everyone and their uncle has books on it. Easter book has 10,000 results. Easter book for kids has 8,000 results. Easter coloring book has 4,000 results. So, unless you want to be lost in the sea of bunnies, eggs, and pastel colors, you need to do something different. I'll show you not one, not two, but 3 high-value keywords in Easter sub-niches with low competition. This year, Easter falls on April 4th, so now is the perfect time to start uploading Easter books because it'll give Amazon time to index your books. But before we get into niches, I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Mustaches, making men look creepy since the beginning of time. Thank you, Mustaches. Alright, let's jump into it. The first niche is Easter joke book. Currently, there are 355 searches per month, but the chart tells us that it starts to pick up around the beginning of March. Also, there are 743 competitors with an average BSR of 269,000, which is pretty good considering it's not even close to Easter yet. But it gets even better because we'll see that not all of the competitors are actually in the Easter niche. When we look at the competition, the first thing to notice is that there are not that many Easter books. I counted about 12 or 13 on the first page. That's a sign that we'll have a good chance of being seen if we use Easter joke book as our main keyword. The other thing to notice is that the top sellers are not plain joke books. They are things like Try Not to Laugh Challenge books and Would You Rather books. So that's something to consider when you're creating your book. The next thing to consider is the content. How are you going to come up with enough jokes to fill the book? Well, that's easy. Just Google it. Easter jokes are all over the internet, and I'm pretty sure they're not trademarked. And they don't even have to be great jokes. A kid's sense of humor is terrible, and they'll laugh at any stupid thing. I'm kidding, but not really. Another thing you can do is have one joke on each page accompanied by something to color. You can get graphics to color from your favorite royalty-free site. Okay, let's look at some other related keywords we could use to index our book. I took the ASINs of the top Easter joke books from the search results and ran it through Helium 10's Cerebro tool. These are keywords the top sellers also rank for, so we also want to use these in the listing of our book. Some good ones I see are Easter basket stuffers, Easter book for boys, travel Easter basket, Easter activities for kids. Don't worry about writing these down. I'll put them on my Gumroad site for you to download for free. Check out the link in the description. Also, if you liked the video so far, hit the like and subscribe button. It'll make the YouTube overlords happy, and they'll spare me for another day. Let's move on to the next niche. When you hear the word Easter, maybe the first thing that comes to mind are kids searching for colorful eggs that were hidden by an oddly happy bunny. But Easter has a religious origin, and that's what we'll focus on. The search term My Catholic Lent and Easter Activity Book has 222 searches per month. And once again, you'll see a spike around the end of March. This term only has 130 competing products with an average BSR of 206,000. Again, the BSR will only get better as Easter approaches. The thing about this keyword phrase is that it's actually the title of a book. People are actually searching for this book by title. Luckily for us, the title has words we can take advantage of. What we can do here is create an activity book around Easter, Lent, and Catholicism. Then when people search for My Catholic Lent and Easter Activity Book, our book will also show up. Let's take a look inside this popular book. There are only 32 pages, but it's priced at $9.95. That means there's more profit if we decide to use the same price for our book. And it looks like this page is made up of simple activities targeting young children. It aims to teach children about Lent, Easter, and the Bible. The activities are simple and can easily be created by us. There are things like word search, crossword puzzles, connect the dots, and mazes. So what can we do for our book? Well, if you're not familiar with the religious significance of Easter, just Google it or go to Wikipedia to read up on it. Then use that knowledge to create activities for your book. Let's look at the critical reviews to see how we can make our book better. One review states, I was looking for more things to do with my class during Lent. Most of the book deals with Holy Week and Easter. However, I wanted something more substantial for my class during the Lenten period. But if you're looking for Lenten activities, this is not the book for you. So we can create a book with more activities around Lent and the Lenten period. Another review says, still searching for something with more meat. The illustrations are poor and the content is lacking. It does touch on all the important moments of Lent, the Station, Ash Wednesday, the Crucifixion, etc., but I was hoping for more. So, if you have the artistic talent or have access to better artwork, Use it here to make a better book. But here it's hard to determine what the buyer means by searching for something with more meat or content is lacking. You probably want to do some extra research to see what other Lent books are out there and what they have. But whatever you do to make your book better, do not forget to write about it in the description of your book. This is very important because people will read the negative reviews of other books and then read the description of your book. If you make it clear you provide something that other books don't, it'll increase your chance of a sale. Notice how this book only has 2 sentences in the description. This is not what you want to do. Let's see what other keywords this book ranks for. We have Lent craft for kids, Easter activity sheets, Lent book for kids, Lent book for children, Catholic Easter books for children. Again, I'll include this keyword list for download in my Gumroad. Link in the description. The next niche are 2 related keyword phrases. We have meaning of Easter book for kids and what is Easter book? Meaning of Easter book for kids has 455 searches a month with 278 competing products. What is Easter book has 331 searches a month with 978 competing products. The reason I'm grouping these together is because you can think of them as basically the same niche, so you can create one book and target both phrases. I'll explain what I mean. If we look at the results for meaning of Easter book for kids, you'll see that the first page of the search results are all storybooks. And if we search what is Easter book, you'll see that the top result is a book by that name. And if we scroll down, the other books in the first half of the results have nothing to do with Easter. Then at the bottom, there are 5 books about Easter, but they are also storybooks. The point is, this is a perfect opportunity to get an activity book up there for these search terms. Imagine if a buyer searched for meaning of Easter book for kids and sees your activity book that can teach their children about Easter in an interactive way. That's a pretty good selling point in my opinion. What's even better, you can use the activities and puzzles similar to the ones you created in the previous keyword term, My Catholic Lent and Easter Activity Book. Don't use the exact interior pages because Amazon won't like that. But since you've already done the work, just leverage what you've already learned and created and tweak it so it's different enough to justify another book. Let's have a quick look at the related keywords. Some good ones are Kids Religious Easter Book, Easter Book for Kids Jesus, Why Do We Celebrate Easter, and Don't Forget to Remember. But why stop at Easter? Check out these videos for evergreen niches that will sell all year round. The niches have high search volumes and low competition. And just like this video, I go over the numbers, analyze the competition, and find all the related keywords for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Until next time, keep creating.